Hello everybody, Jim Ballard here. This is my 9th installment in my barrel making video series. This video, we're going to draw the stave lines, we're going to install the bung, we're going to put the finish on it. We'll still need to do the top, but those three things, stave lines, bung, and finish. So let's get started. On the stave lines, as soon as I can find my glasses, oh my gosh, I just had them. They were on my head, but you probably noticed that. Okay. Stave lines, I'm using the tool rest, and I'm holding the pencil level. Very important. When you hold the pencil level and you set the height of your tool rest for the pencil being level, it needs to register center of the lathe. So, we'll start right here at the bung. And just keep your pencil level. Then I'll go to the other side of the bung. And mark out those lines. From this point, I just work my way around and just randomly small, medium, and large boards. To here I put in a wide board. Then I'll put a little skinny board. And then say a medium board. And I might just put a few of those in. You want somewhere around 24, 25, 30 of stave lines or boards themselves. What I like about the number 2 mechanical pencil, it's consistently the same width in the line, which is real nice with this kind of detail. There's your stave lines. When we define the bands with the pencil line here, it pulls a line, it pulls a thickness of lead away from the stave, easier to tie these in and not leave any obvious gaps that you've done this with a pencil. They've got to disappear behind the bands to give it the true effect. Well, it's looking like we've got all the stave lines in, so what we need to do is we need to install the bung. The bung is an 1/8 of an inch poplar dowel. And we dry fit it in the hole, and just take your knife, you can see it right there, just right above it, and just make a score. Once we take that out and make that cut, all it takes is 1 drop of CA glue. Boom. Then you put your little bung in, and I'm taking the drive tool for the back of the lathe. It's a nice little hammer, and you get that little mushroom effect where it's laying over on the edges. That just adds a little bit more realism to it. Now, looks like we have come to the point we're ready to spray the finish on. That is deft, clear satin finish lacquer. And we're going to spray just a nice, even light coat. Doesn't take a lot. I'll turn it on low. We're going to let that dry. second coat, again, very light. This is dry. What I do is I take a single wrap of cotton rag, and I'm going to, at high speed, I'm going to buff the bands, and only the bands. And just try not to get in this area here, and show you what I mean. It gives a nice contrast between the two dissimilar materials. Well, that's all for this video. Next video, it's going to be all about defining the lid. Once we define the lid and all its characteristics, I'll be removing it from the lathe. And the barrel making video series will be complete. See you next episode. Till next time, I'm Jim Ballard. See ya.